Welcome to week 9 of Old Testament 101. Well, we're making pretty good progress, only 1 week after this, and we'll be finished with this course and ready to move on into 102. But for this week, we're going to be in chapter 17 of your textbook, and chapter 17 deals with the books of 1st and 2nd Chronicles. 1st and 2nd Chronicles are interesting for a number of reasons. You'll have some discussion about the authorship of these two books. You'll also have some discussion in the textbook about where they fit into the Hebrew Bible and the English Bible, and why there's a distinction, a difference between those two. And you'll see that as you get into 1st and 2nd Chronicles, that a lot of information is repetitious from Samuel and Kings. And the author is writing quite a few years later, and he's being very selective in the material that he's giving. And most of what he gives, as far as the reigns of David and Solomon, is very positive. He doesn't really deal with the negatives of David's reign and Solomon's reign. And the book of 2nd Chronicles ends on a positive note with a word of hope and encouragement for the people of Judah as they have been restored to the land. And the land is still in a state of devastation from the Babylonian invasion and destruction. And so the writer of Chronicles seems to be giving more of a commentary, maybe the first Bible commentary, commentary on previous books, specifically the books of Samuel and Kings. And so as you read this, you're going to be reading a lot of material that you have read before. And then as we get to the end of Solomon's reign, instead of doing as previous books have done in giving parallel accounts between the kingdom of Israel and the kingdom of Judah, he focuses solely on the kingdom of Judah and traces it all the way out to the end and gives a word of hope with the edict of Cyrus that the people are going to be able to be restored to the land. So in that sense, some believe that this is perhaps the first commentary on Bible material that had been written previously, and it's written from a specific perspective of giving the people of Israel hope that in the blessings and promises of God, they're going to see the fulfillment of these promises, and God is going to be true to his word, to his promises to David, that he had given him an everlasting kingdom, and that David would always have a descendant on the throne of Israel. And so this is a book of hope. It's a book of encouragement. It's a book that gave the people a sense of hope in the midst of pretty dismal times. And so the book plays a very, very important part in giving the people hope that God is going to fulfill his promises of salvation and deliverance for his people. So read the book with a great deal of interest. And even though it is repetitious, even though there are many things in the book that you've read, specifically in Samuel and Chronicles or Kings, then but keep in mind the different perspective. And remember that this author is writing with the hope that he will give the people a sense of encouragement, even though they face continually difficult times. And I hope that you'll get a lot out of this study this week. And I trust that the entire study has been very, very beneficial to you. And I look forward to seeing you again next week by way of video. And again, as I say every week, if you have any questions or problems, please contact me by email or through Moodle, and I'll try to get back to you as quickly as I possibly can. And God bless you. Have a great week of study, and I'll look forward to seeing you again next.